flood forecast was our response to severe flooding that occurred in Boulder, Colorado last year in 2013. We have a lot of friends and family who are living there and were affected by the floods, and we wanted to do something that would help us give back to the community. Since we're all programmers, we don't really want to go up and shovel the mud and fill up sandbags, but we knew that there was a way using code we could make an impact on the community. So we didn't really know what we were going to build. We were part of a hackathon. It was a 24-hour deal. So we had to really limit the scope of what the product that we were trying to build was going to be. And we settled on a flood alert system. So flood forecast is a system that lets you receive notifications when your property is in imminent danger of flooding. We do this all via SMS, so you can opt into the system via SMS and then you receive the alerts via SMS. This is really to incorporate everybody into the system. Not everybody's going to have internet, not everyone's going to have a phone, a fancy iPhone. So we wanted something that's going to allow people to participate and receive the alerts. We pull in NOAA data, so the NOAA data allows us to receive areas that are under a flood advisory, and that information is sometimes broad. It can encompass a whole county or a whole state, and it doesn't really specify if a specific area or property is really what the level of accuracy we're going for is going to be affected. So by combining the NOAA data with the FEMA floodplain, we can really drill down into a specific property and the attributes of that property, the elevation, and specifically if they're in a floodplain and whether the weather event's going to affect them. So by combining these disparate data sets and using SMS as a communication interface, we are allowing anybody to stay in touch with what's happening with the weather. We are very much a map-based application. So we pull in an address. We have to geo-reference that to a coordinate system. So we have to identify specifically where that house is located. We are pulling in different data sets, specifically the NOAA data set for alert area. And then we have to figure out if your dot is inside that alert area. And then we also have to check to see if that dot is inside a floodplain. So all mapping intensive processing that's happening, but what's important is that the interface, again, is just via this simple text-based platform that everybody's got access to. As part of the original hackathon, it was called Colorado Code for Communities, and the purpose was to create open source solutions. So already the code is out there, anybody can grab it, improve upon it, extend it. We, as part of the challenge, limited our scope to one county in one state in the US. Something like this, and our target was specifically flash flooding, because it's an issue where we live with the mountains and the topography. Is where we would like to see this go is extending to more communities in Colorado where flash flooding is an issue, anywhere kind of out in the west where flash flooding is going to be a problem, but generally this can work worldwide, this could work globally. So we could do coastal flooding, we could do places in Africa where definitely communication is a problem, but again, the cell phone is a common means of communicating. So the system would really work almost anywhere in the world where flooding and access to these alerts is going to make an impact on somebody. So the future right now is we're just trying to gain interest, figure out what features or improvements people would want to see in the app, and take it from there.